Hello, and welcome to Wires from the Deep, a Silo series podcast. Today is Sunday, April 26, 2026, and you're listening to episode 29, Why We Are Here. My name is Crystal Watanabe.
And I'm Neoshia Roemer.
I kind of thought that we just got together to record the last episode, but it was actually more than 3 weeks ago. So we're back here again to talk about some exciting news in the Silo world. We have a release date. Apple put out the first teaser for season 3 on April 21st. And they also released several first look images. So lots of exciting news. We got to see new cast members that are coming up and other things like that. But I mean, it turns out that Steve Zahn wasn't lying when he said July 3rd.
Yeah, he knew,
Yeah.
and he gave the date. I'm surprised that's not an NDA violation or something.
Well, I mean, maybe they just had to forgive him, right? Once it's out there.
True.
And I don't know. I mean, sometimes I think some of these things are like done on purpose to start to maybe drum up buzz in advance from like the fandom because we were like in sleeper mode for so long
Hmm.
that I mean, a lot of it's been quiet. So I feel like him saying that and people's ears perking up kind of helped know that it's finally starting. So
Yeah, and I mean it's good because I know we personally have been like, when is it coming back? It's been a while. We're ready for it to be back. So it's good to know that it's back. We have a date. And so now we have something concrete to look forward to.
yeah. So let's go through the teaser really quickly. It's really short, but I felt like it did a really good job teaser wise of just, I mean, doing what teasers are supposed to do, right? It just gives you a little taste, makes you feel really like apprehensive. It's kind of ominous. But yeah, I really liked it. It didn't have a lot of new stuff, but it doesn't need to, right? It's supposed to just perk up your excitement again.
Yeah, not a ton of new stuff. I mean, I think it does give us a little bit of insight in terms of like where we're going in the season, in terms of some things we might see, but not too much, just as to spoil us as to everything that's happening.
Yeah, so what we hear is voiceover from Juliet, and I wanted to talk a bit about like whether we think this is just voiceover she did for the teaser or if this is actually from the show, like who she's talking to. She says, "Before we can know why we are here, before we can know why everything is as it is, before we can know how it all will end, we need to understand how it all began." So, and that's how season 2 ended, right? It left us, it took us to like this completely, like
Hmm.
we spent 2 whole seasons in two underground silos, right? And then to suddenly be like in a city with people and a bar and, just something a little more normal looking that we're used to is just, I think that really threw a lot of people. I mean, you can tell immediately what it is. That it's this is going to be in the past,
Right,
but it was still really cool. And then the thing that ties it all together is the duck, right?
right. Yeah, I mean, we can. I mean, that's it was interesting at the end of last season, right, where we're kind of left off, but we're definitely in the past, right, or being led to believe that something else is going on.
You can see DC in the background, right? When
Hmm.
like she's
Yeah.
walking in, I think, or was it him? I can't remember if it was him or her walking in.
Yeah, the cars, like, it looks like a modern Washington, DC, right? Like, it could
Yeah.
be from today even. And so it looks like we're gonna be seeing a little bit more, time play, maybe flashbacks and things like that.
Yeah. And so the two characters that we saw at the end of season 2, in the teaser, they have like from the silo with the duck is all dirty and greasy. And then they take us to two people. I really like the transition that they made. Like they showed a shot from the silo now and the duck changing hands. And then they move right into the duck in the hands of two other people, which is the original owners of the
Mhm.
of the duck Pez. And so they're sitting in a car and they look very serious. Like serious things are happening, right? They're not
Mhm.
in a good situation in that car. Is the vibe that you get from them.
Right, right.
And since they still have the Pez, it kind of seems like whatever is happening to them now happens right after their date, or do you think he kept it with him kind of thing, or she kept it with her kind of thing?
I mean, I think it might be maybe she kept it or maybe it could be that it happened right away. I just find it interesting, like, how the show up until now has sort of one of the themes in the show is sort of the suppression of history, and not understanding what happened and how we ended up in this silo. So I do appreciate that we're gonna be taking a look at that this season. But yeah, as far as, like, the duck, I'm not entirely sure. It could be either or, right? Like, maybe this person really likes Pez, and so they have kept it with them, or it takes on a maybe it takes on a greater meaning, right? Like, it becomes something that's like,
uh
"Hold on to this so you remember."
yeah, or I mean, maybe it's a very memorable first date and
Yeah.
she keeps it because, I don't know, for some reason. I guess it could be either. If you pause after they're sitting in that car together, you can see it kind of looks like they're in some kind of convoy, some kind of police convoy or something, because there's a shot of cars and blue and red lights, or like it's like a police escort kind of thing. But I'm assuming that's what they're in.
Do you think maybe it's like a, one of those situations? Because there's, like, a whole episode of West Wing about this, and we just recently talked about, like, Paradise, where, there's sort of that list, right? Or everyone gets a card, like, the important people get a card,
Yeah,
um,
yeah,
of who's supposed to get out in case of an emergency, and maybe this is the emergency convoy of people getting out?
yeah. But I think the thing that everybody has been fixating on the most is the green shot of all the
Mhm.
silos at the end of the teaser, which was really cool, right?
Yeah, because that's kind of where we left last season, right? Was learning that there's many silos.
Yeah, yeah. And you can clearly see that there's one in the middle. It's like got like a whole batch of like clear area. Like the other silos are really close together. Or it kind of seems like they're close together. Everybody has been, I see a lot of people criticizing how close together the silos are, how it's not feasible and stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't know, it's hard to tell like from such a high viewpoint. I'm no engineer, but I mean, it could be quite a distance on the ground, is what I'm saying. So,
Right.
because I mean, even the space that the cleaners go out to, it's kind of a big area, right? So,
It is, and I mean, it could just be like, I mean, there could be many things, right? Like, just how we're seeing the view of it, makes it look like they're much closer together than they are. But I also don't know, like, would they have to put them all far apart? Because the whole idea of the silo, right, is that you're there. This is it. You can't go
yeah,
outside. So it's not like most people in the silos, they have no idea that there are other silos above ground. Or if you go outside, you can go into another silo.
yeah. But so, like the one in the middle, though, it's got extra buildings because all the other silos have just one entrance and one camera viewpoint, and then but the one in the middle has what looks like six buildings. You can kind of
Mm,
see like a cluster of four in front of one shack and then one bigger one to the left side. And then I thought it was interesting that there's like whole parking lots on the outer area of it.
mhm.
So it makes me wonder like how did they manage to keep this a secret? Because you could see the Atlanta skyline in the distance. So I mean, I don't know. How far away do we think they would have had to be to hide something like this?
Yeah, I don't know, like, we're banking on people being perceptive, right, to know that these silos are there. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I don't know, maybe like they put it under like the guise of like, oh, this is a military base, and then they restricted access that way. So
Maybe some kind of, federally restricted area.
yeah,
Um, hmm,
definitely with restricted airspace.
right. Yeah, I'm not really sure how they would have gone about, like, hiding that in a city area. The only thing I can think of, though, is, like, if you're gonna hide something like this, there's so many better places than anywhere near
Close to a
Atlanta.
metropolitan city, right?
Right, right. I'm thinking specifically, like, in the plains, like the Dakotas,
Yeah,
or,
yeah,
in, like, literally anywhere in the West, in the Mountain West, would probably provide you a lot of privacy for this kinda thing. but I'm also wondering too, like, if it matters, like, having this type of thing in a more temperate environment so that it helps with, like, maintaining the silos.
Mm,
Um, but then again, if we're on the brink of nuclear war or there's some kind of huge climate event, maybe that doesn't matter.
yeah. I found it really interesting that there's bodies of water around this area too.
Mhm.
There's like several lakes. I see one, two, three, maybe four. And I don't know, pretty cool. But also, there's a lot of little roads going between all the silos, and I'm
Mhm.
not even sure why there are some of them there because, like, if you look at, are you looking at the shot of
No.
green? Try
Let
pull it
me
up.
This is on the teaser, right?
Yeah. So go to about 37 seconds in.
Which is the most replayed part of this video, YouTube is telling me.
Oh, really?
Like, because when I move the, cursor, it's like when
Oh,
I got
funny.
to about
Oh,
35 seconds,
that's
it
what
says
that
most
thing
replayed.
is. There's like a wave, yeah.
Yeah, so okay, so
That's
it's
funny.
all green.
Yeah, so you see all these little like beige lines going all around. Like, why are some of them like this? There's like circles. There's Have you counted them?
No.
So there's 50. Or I
So
counted
one for each
50.
st so one for each state? And I find like, because I see what you're saying about the one in the middle.
Yeah. Extra
Um,
buildings, right?
yeah, it has extra buildings, and I just find it interesting too because, like, I believe it's Thomas Jefferson, I might be wrong about which of the founders it was, but, um, one of them had a real interest in, like, having, like, a circle at the center of a city, like, as a city center type deal.
Hmm.
So a couple of cities are set up that way,
Yeah.
Philadelphia being one that comes to mind. I don't know if this has anything to do with this or not, but, like, I find it interesting because like, there's 50 of them. To me, when I, like, pause this and look at the shape, I mean, it kinda looks like the Pentagon to me, like an
Hmm.
aerial view of that structure. Also having these bodies of water around, which kinda makes sense to be near bodies of water, I guess, because, like, you want
There's water in the bottom of the silo too, so maybe that's like part of their water source. So
yeah.
okay, so what I was talking about, you see on the particularly on the left side, you see how there's these circle. I'm assuming these are paths,
Mhm.
but there's circles and then there's like lines coming all. It looks almost random. It kind of reminds me of Juliet's arm tattoos. It's just
Yeah.
like why are some of these paths here? If they just want to get from like silo to silo, like why are there so many? Like why is there this circle here plus this one here and this curl and this I don't like who made these paths?
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine, right? Like, because it's or, like, what do they even need them for? Yeah, I your guess is as good as mine. Because obviously when we've seen people go out to clean, this is all gone,
Yeah,
right?
it's
This
all
is not
gone. It's
yeah.
all dirt. So something else that they released was the poster. I really like
Mhm.
that. It's like a image of Juliet standing on the stairs and
Yeah, well, it's all crumbling apart.
yeah,
Yeah, and I like the byline, I think that or the tagline for this poster, which is "The key to the future lies in the past," because,
yeah,
you know, I do find it interesting, and I have started my rewatch, even though I haven't been able to join any of the rewatches, in the Wires from the Deep server yet. I have started my rewatch and, even from the first episode of season 1, there's talk about, having relics and just sort of how controlled everything is. And so I'm really excited to dig into the past and to start to see I mean, at least that's kind of what the teaser is giving in the poster, and
yeah.
start to see what that looks like.
Okay, let's go through the so like I said, they also released some first look images. I think it was they released like 13 images. Not all of them are new. Some of them are from the teaser, but the first one is Juliet, and I wanted to talk about like where she possibly is and what she's wearing
Mhm.
because she looks very clean, right?
And put together and not like she's
Yeah.
been fighting for her life.
And her sweater looks brand new and it looks very cozy,
Right.
but she does still have like what looks like bruising on her neck. But yeah, even in the background, it kind of looks like she's still in the silo, but she might be in a part of the silo that we've never seen before, just because it looks different. So
It does look like more of maybe the upper class quarters because, like, I think, have seen a lot of the
down deep
just,
stuff.
yeah, the down deep, the workers. We haven't really seen much of the upper class quarters.
I mean,
And
we've seen the up top stuff with like the sheriff and Marnes and things like that, but even theirs, I feel like are kind of dark and dingy, whereas like janitorial kind of looks a bit more, I don't know, cleaner. Maybe because it's blue versus brown. I don't know.
yeah, and I mean, this actually kind of looks like a hotel to me.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm sure it's not a hotel, but like that's the vibe it's giving.
For me, it looks like a lab,
Mm.
just because with like the glass stuff behind her, and it kind of looks like she's just come through a glass door that opened. I don't know. That's what the impression I got.
Oh, okay. It could be, yeah, it could be a lab. Because to me, it's like I'm looking at someone who's looking into like a bathroom mirror, but
Hmm.
that's why I said hotel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, does seem like a reflection. Now you say that. Her sweater is so pretty though.
She looks
it doesn't
comfortable.
it doesn't look like anything that's been knitted in the silo that we've seen in the previous seasons.
Right. She looks comfortable and put together.
Very futuristic sci-fi kind of look.
Yeah.
I've just woken up from cryo freeze and this is my post cryo outfit.
Yeah. I got to get used to being 100 years in the future.
Yeah. Okay, next image is Camille. She is with the legacy, right?
Hmm.
Because what happened at the end? She became the person, right?
Yes, I believe so.
She's wearing a pin. I can't really see it.
It looks similar to another pin that we see in some of these photos.
Yeah, the one with Laura Innes. Yeah,
Yeah, with the Laura. I didn't know if
it's
we were
like
going to
a
go through all of them.
yeah. So there's a little circle thing. Yeah, we'll look at that. So next one is the two characters that we saw at the end of the last season, Jessica Henwick and Ashley Zuckerman. And I'm assuming he's a politician or some kind of government employee because he's wearing the flag pin.
Yeah,
Um,
on his lapel.
yeah,
I was going to ask, do they look like they're wearing the same clothes from their date?
I don't remember. That's a good thing to look up. He looks grumpy.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're definitely, I don't
Very
think that's DC.
serious.
Yeah, I don't think they're in DC anymore.
Yeah. Do you think they're at one of these silo buildings
Mm,
on the
maybe.
outskirts?
Maybe,
Because
but
there's a
like,
because there's a lot of buildings here, and there's a lot of greenery. There's like forest areas and things in addition to the lakes and stuff like that. So I don't know. They could be walking in.
yeah, I mean, it could be. Because I'm looking at the background and it kind of looks like it's one of those like houses that has a bunch of glass.
Yeah.
I don't know. I my decision cannot be made on this one.
Okay, next one is Paul Billings. Not too much to look at here. There's the like a S design on the wall behind him, and some shelving, but that's about it.
Yep.
Next one,
This one I found interesting.
yeah, because Sims is there with
Hmm.
Jules and everybody else. Like I think that's Patrick Kennedy on the right, next to the left of Sims, and Walker.
Yep.
So
I think
I
she's back
mean,
in the silo. But like from this photo, it looks like they have, for some reason, embraced the fact that she's back in.
yeah,
If Sims
and I
is there.
mean Lucas is there in the back too. I don't remember who this is in the red robe in the left. Do you remember?
No, I do not. Can't say that I do.
I feel like it's on the tip of my brain, but it's been 2 years since I've seen season two. So Okay, next one. This is a shot that's from the teaser, and I think it's from the finale of season 2.
Mhm.
So Shelly and Knox. Next one. This one I found interesting because it's Sims in a suit and it's a red suit. I don't think
Mm.
we've seen any red suits. I was just waiting for people to, because we've had problems with people on the subreddit fixating on the fact that he wears a leather jacket. This kind of looks like a red leather suit.
I mean, maybe leather is just his thing.
Maybe he gets
Um,
special privileges.
yeah. Well, I wonder too, like, so it's a red suit. Do we think it's atmosphere safe, maybe?
I don't know.
That was something that I didn't quite understand in season 2 that I had to have broken down for me. Thanks Reddit and other. I think it was Reddit that explained it to me, or maybe a YouTuber that explained what was going on with the suit. So we're good to go on that now.
Okay, next one is 3 people. One is Jessica Henwick, in the middle is Colin Hanks, and I don't know who if we've identified the guy on the left. But yeah, me and Neoshia have been talking about how we have a hard time identifying children of famous actors. So it
Hmm.
only dawned on me while I was googling his name. I was like, wait, he totally looks like Tom Hanks. So,
So like
and yes, he is Tom Hanks' son.
that, yeah, no, that's funny because I actually did place Colin Hanks because I'm looking at it and I'm like, that's either Colin Hanks or it's Sean Murray from NCIS, and like I'm pretty sure it's Colin Hanks because they kind of
Yeah.
do look alike. And I was like, that's got to be Colin Hanks, right? But no, you're absolutely right because I stared dead at Jessica Henwick and I was like, she looks familiar. She looks familiar. Who is that? And of course, I've seen her on like Game of Thrones and
Yeah.
Iron Fist, and so I'm just like, yeah, okay.
And presumably they are at this site because you can, I mean, they're holding like the guy's holding like a folder. Maybe they're inspecting things. You can see green
Hmm.
grass in the back. Kind of looks like an airplane to the right. I don't know.
You're right because it's all blurred out, but I'm
Yeah.
also wondering like how rural this is supposed to be because it's given rural. I don't know. They have to have quite a bit of space though, right? Somewhere to get all these 50 silos in there.
Yeah. Okay. Next image is 2 older men. I think this is Reed Burney on the left and Matt Craven on the right.
Hmm.
And I don't know where they are. I mean, it looks like they're in a forest. Like I said, it could be there's forest area around the site, so they could be
Yeah,
there too,
I mean, this kind of looks like someone's home. Yeah, like a home or like Camp David or something.
or a ranch or something, right?
Yeah,
Because of
like
the
it doesn't.
fence.
Yeah, like the fence and the little like shade on the fence, the little light shade on the fence, kind
Yeah,
of gives it a little bit more intimacy, I think. But yeah.
I'm assuming they're politicians. So
Well, yes, yes. The one on the left is definitely dressed like a politician. The one on the right looks like he is probably also a politician.
or an advisor, some kind of political advisor kind of guy.
Right. I mean, all of the non-silo pictures, the people seem to be, well, obviously, they seem to be pretty important DC actors.
Okay, the next one is I don't think anyone's identified her yet, or I haven't looked at it. But do you recognize any of the patches that she's wearing? The one with the fighter jet says Lightning T-35, I think, or
Yeah.
maybe Long Wing. It looks like Lightning.
I think long wing makes more sense, but you could be right because I can't. That looks like long. Yeah, you might be right with lightning, actually. Looks like lightning. And does that say F-35? And there's lightning strike or lightning bolts right there
Yeah,
too.
there's
So
lightning bolts.
does it say F-35 or
Yeah,
F-25?
F-35, and then there's an eagle with some kind of star right over its eye. I can't read the letters underneath. And
No, this
then
is hard to make
it's the
out.
same. It's the same logo on her cap though. But she's in DC, right? Is that DC in the
Right.
background?
That is DC in the background because that is, I believe that's the Capitol building right straight ahead. And of
Yeah.
course, we have the lovely DC traffic.
Okay, next one. Oh, actually, the pin that Camille was wearing looks a little bit different from this.
Oh, you might be right. Wow, I've never noticed she has green eyes before. Huh.
Very nicely matches her.
Yeah. Her ensemble here, very green. Very
Even her
green eyed.
necklace has a bit of green too.
Yeah, of course we're talking about Laura Innes, and meeting her in this photo.
I did not recognize her. I mean,
Really?
yeah, I didn't. I haven't watched ER in a really long time. Or I started an ER rewatch. But I haven't gotten to where she is yet. But oh man, I was
Yeah,
like, "Oh, that's right. That's her."
you must have stopped really early on
No,
because
it's
Laura,
just it's been a long time, that's all.
yeah, because I mean, like, she is like the second longest running cast member of ER. Noah Wiley only beat her by one episode. That's how much ER she was on.
No, I watched a lot of ER. I'm just saying that I haven't watched it in a really long time. So,
Yeah, no, I mean, I did recognize her almost immediately. And actually, now that you mention it, I do think I saw this photo on social media and I was
mm,
like, oh, Laura Innes is in something. Because I don't think she's done much acting recently. I think she's been more directing. Because even
mm,
when in her later years on ER, she was doing a lot more directing than acting jobs. But she's also here with an American flag. So I'm assuming she's in a government building.
yeah, she gives politician vibes too,
She does.
senator type vibes, I think, or
Yeah, I
vice
mean,
president, maybe vice president too. So,
this photo is kind of giving Hunger Games to me.
oh, you mean, yeah? I mean, someone on the subreddit did say, or maybe in Discord, they were like, "Oh, it's Julianne Moore." I was like, "Is it?" I was like,
I
it kind of looks like her, but I don't think that's her."
I don't think they look alike, but now I'm gonna have to like reconsider this because I never.
I think it's just because of the red hair and like maybe the way that she's tilting her head. I can kind of see it, but at the same time, I didn't think it was Julianne Moore. So okay. Oh, actually, to go back to Colin Hanks, I actually only remember him from this small little role that he had in the in Jumanji,
Mhm.
and then I didn't know that he was on Dexter. And and when I was looking at his IMDb, I was like, "Oh my god, there's a Lost Symbol TV series." And it's on Peacock, so I'm gonna have to go watch that because I liked that Dan Brown book. So
Yeah, you just reminded me he was in Jumanji because he plays the adult version of the kid.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
of the kid. Okay, next photo. I'm assuming this lady is talking to Laura Innes's character because she's in this room with this flag too. So
And do we think is this the same woman that was in the fighter jacket?
I don't think so. She looks different. The
You're
that
right.
lady had very distinct eyes. Like she had light colored, like almost green
Mhm.
or blue eyes, but this lady has brown eyes. Then next we have Knox and Hank. Hank is back! Yay! I like Hank.
Yeah.
What happened to Knox though? He looks beat up. he
Well,
does he does not look like he's having a good time.
no, no, and hopefully we resolve everything that happens at the end of season 2.
All right, so those are all the images, and those are the cast members that we know of that have been added. Uh, Very exciting stuff, and
Mhm.
in addition to the teaser and the poster. But judging by how things went for previous seasons, I think we'll probably get a trailer a month out from release. So looking at the calendar, July. Wait, teaser came out on the 21st. So maybe we'll get trailer in, okay, wait, July 3rd, 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll get trailer at the end of May or the first week of June.
Mm.
Yeah.
Which would make sense because that would put a trailer out around Memorial Day,
Hmm.
right? In the US, Memorial Day in the US, so maybe.
Yeah, exciting stuff. But That's all we have to discuss for today. But a quick recap on other things that we've been watching in the in the meantime. I finished my boys rewatch, and I'm actually caught up on season 5. So now I'm joining the week to week crowd for the final season, and then I need to finish up season 5 of my Fringe rewatch. So
Well, I will say, it's always exciting when you get caught up and have to do the week to week, right? Um, so I am actually most of my shows have now gone on hiatus for the summer. So High Potential
mm.
has had its finale, as has Abbott Elementary and The Pit, which I believe The Pit is coming back sometime next year, like January or something. I read, but I don't know if that's true. So I am still watching Stargate SG-1, and I'm gonna watch Atlantis next. We'll be watching Criminal Minds, and X-Men 97 is coming back. So I'm gonna have a busy summer of TV.
I have to finish up Magnum PI, catch up on CIA, and also finish up Will Trent. I'm on season 4 of Will Trent. So
Yeah, good reminder. I need to actually. I have not watched NCIS Origins since mid-season, so I need to finish, and also Matlock. So I need to go and watch both of those. So
all right. So I guess the next time we get together will probably be for the trailer. So hopefully that's in like 3 to 4 weeks. We'll catch you guys again then.
yeah.
Thank you to our listeners for joining us for another episode of Wires from the Deep. If you're enjoying our podcast, be sure to leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. You can leave us a comment and let us know your thoughts on our discussion. Join conversations about the show on the Silo Series subreddit and the Down Deep Discord, where you can participate in discussions with other fans, or join our Friday night rewatch parties. Coming up this week, we're going to be rewatching Season 1, Episode 5. So I looked at the schedule and the calendar and everything, and I think if we double up the final two and the front two, we should land right before the week before July 3rd. I have to nail it down specifically, but currently we're just going one episode every Friday. So join us if you can. If you want to contact me and Neoshia, you can leave a comment on one of our YouTube videos, or you can email us at crystal@picoshouse.com. Thanks for listening, everyone. Catch you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone.